Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another city transport simulator Tram video. This is our third in the series. In the last one, we made our route. We learned how to do the routes, and in this one, we're going to run the route. We're literally going to drive this route on this one. Our current task is to transport 100 passengers, and well, that's going to fit in with what we need to do, isn't it? So anyway, let's get in. Let's get straight in. I'm going to be using my controller for this one again, because I enjoy how the throttle feels with the stick. So let's go. What I'm hoping to learn is how quickly we level up, obviously, and do we get at least 2 to 3 levels here, which should get us some points to get some more trams to try and get up to our 10% bonus. That's my goal here. Right, let's start a session. We only have the one tram, unfortunately. We do have different liveries, but do I not get to see the livery? Tramau or original? Well, I suppose let's go original. And let's select this vehicle. So we're going to run route 2 because that's our route. Now we can either start at this end here and drive all the way along into the new area, or we could start in the new area and drive all the way along. I think we'll start in, because remember, this area of the map here was what's been added recently in the most recent patch, the most recent bit of update to the game. I think we'll start at this end, which is kind of how it wants you to start, because that was our first stop that we added anyway. So let's start at this end, go to the other end, and why not? Let's do it at 7 in the morning. Here we get to make some preparation time. How long do we want in the cockpit before we actually have to leave? You don't need long. But what I will say is the load time, which can be 30 seconds plus, is part of this time. I don't know why that is, but it is. And you can start in the cockpit or out in front of the tram, kind of like we did when we did our test. We're going to start in the cockpit. We want to get going as quickly as we can. So 1 minute. And let's get going. Let's load. The load times on this game are lengthy, but not too bad. I would think they'll get quicker as more and more updates come. But yeah, when we do load in, you'll notice that our time to leave the station is not a minute. It's like 30 seconds or something. There we go. There you go. 27 seconds when we load it in. So let's get our doors open. Let's get everybody on board. And let's get ready to go. Our first proper drive. I'm going to try and follow all the rules of the road and try not to crash into any cars. And there we go, and we are free to go. Let's get moving. Currently in a 50. I don't think it's meant to be. In fact, says 20 up there. I've got the light to go. We do have some traffic to contend with here.
Nächster Halt, Lilienstraße.
Again, I've got green light to go for tram, so green light, we've got the I like the way traffic kind of merges onto we are instantly in amongst the traffic. Alright, go. We do need to slow down. Seems to be 20 across these junctions. All these junctions seem to be 20. Give my passengers a relatively smooth ride. Going out to the right here. Multiplier is building up quite nicely. I do, it feels like early morning, the lighting wise. Feel like sort of sun is just rising. Okay, here's our first stop. Now here's a question. Oh, there's our first level up. Awesome, that was nice and quick actually. That's a good sign. Hopefully we'll be at least level 3 then by the end of this run. There was nobody at that station as we approached it. I do think we had the bell to stop. Somebody walked it off. Let's suppose there's nobody at the station and nobody's rung their bell to get off. Do I have to stop at the station? I mean, in normal everyday life, I don't think they would. Certainly buses.
Nächster Halt, Rathausplatz.
That's something that we'll have to experiment with at some point, if that ever happens. I mean, it may never happen. I have a feeling there's always, there you go, there's always going to be somebody ringing to get off, I think. I believe we're going to the left here, or are we going to the right? We're going to the left. I think this junction is bugged. We have definitely got the lights to go. But we get pulled up on ignoring signal. That's happened every time I've hit that junction. And every time I've seen other people hit the junction. I'll get people out of the way, although we do have a red light here. Oh no, we don't. Oh, we've got a go light. I have a feeling. Oh no, we've got plenty of time to get to this station. Oh, well early. I like the fact that there was no green thingy to show us where to stop. Yeah, it's annoying when you lose your XP combo multiplier for a bug in the game. That's quite nippy, but I mean, it's an early access game. This is... Ooh, don't leave yet. We'll get pulled up for leaving early. Yeah, this is a very early access game, so these bugs are just inevitable. 50, but coming up to 20.
Nächster Halt, Igor-Jurgewitsch-Platz.
making good time along this route. See, I wonder why we got the green stop marker here, but not at the last one. Strange. We're going straight on here. Oh, we're definitely going to make level 3. And we are good to go. Yeah, definitely making level 3. And there we go.
Nächster Halt, Fakultät.
If I'm not mistaken, yep, this is the new section of the map. So this is all new.
Straße.
I mean, when I say new, the update's been out a week or two, I think. It's the newer section. Alright, so some decent speed limits, but we are by the lights. Traffic AI has so far seemed alright. I mean, it's fairly basic, you can tell that, but I know it's only my first run. So far, nothing's got unnecessarily in my way, and everything's moved as I would expect it to move. Stop. I also think you do get a big chunk of XP for finishing a route. Fine to go, and we're bang on time as well. We're making excellent time on this one.
Nächster Halt, Schmiedegasse. Fahrtende. Bitte aussteigen.
Realistic in some ways. See, we don't have. We are definitely going right here. I think with the chunk of XP we get for completing the route, I think we'll hit level 4 here. If not, we'll be so close to it that I think we'll carry on. Just to get the left here. Just to get the bonus, just to get the points to spend on new trams. fine to go then. See, no. I mean, that was both the traffic and myself had to go there. So there's another little bit of bugged bit. But yeah, this is the end of our route. First drive, we stuck to time, we stuck to timetable. I don't think we missed any stops. I think that went very well. Complete 500. Ah, yes, level 4. Comfortably level 4 as well. That's brilliant. Let's skip the course time. Because you could just carry on now and do the way back. We're not, though. We're not going to do that. But for a first run, early in the morning, I think that went well. I think I'm liking what I see. I mean, I would not be doing a series on this if I didn't like where I hope this game goes. So this is where we are. There has been a bit of a delay in these episodes coming because I had a few technical issues and I had to go back and re-record a load of the videos I'd done because I'd left the game music on. Obviously that caused copyright issues, so I've had to re-record a lot. I had to start all over again, basically. So here we are. Lesson learned. Anyway, let's get into the menu. I'm going to make myself disappear for this bit when we're in the menus, just so you guys can see the whole screen. So we're going to go into operations and let's have a look at what we earned here. So we earned 60 more points and a new graphic, another 2 trams and another graphic and another 60 points and another graphic. That's like the one we're using, but green. Maybe we'll change to that one. Excuse me. Yeah, let's change it. Let's let's go for that then. So if we level up a bit, 102. 6. So leveling up is we're going to get some nice stuff in there, but even for level 5, 100 points. That's nice. That's certainly when we can think about new routes and things like that. Anyway, with our points, what I think we're going to do in a bid to get our 10% bonus is we're going to buy 3 new trams. So let's go do that. 1, 2, 3. That leaves us with 20 points. And with those 3 new trams, we're going to put... I don't know. I mean, this is our longest route. Let's pop... We definitely need to do something with our route too. So let's go to... you can add these by going to edit timetable. But what I've learned is it doesn't always save well. So I'm going to play it safe and just go to manage so you can click that save bit at the end. So we'll go to next steps. At the moment, I'm going to have a play about. I think we'll do a 3-minute turnaround on most of our routes. I think that's enough. And let's get this down because you can instantly see our happiness go up and up. Down, up. I mean, 5 minutes is too. If we get it to about 8 minutes, and then put a couple of trams on. Let's. I mean, if we put, that gets us up to 3.6. I mean, this is a fairly happy route at this stage. We'll leave it at that, and we'll go save and exit. Now we haven't quite got our 10% boost. And I think the reason for that is this line is very happy. This one's okay. But that one's still at 1.8. Let's take one of the trams off, and I'm going to do it manage lines way. It just seems to work better. I'm going to remove one from there, save. Yeah, that hasn't done a huge amount. But then I'm going to add it to route 1. So we need to drop this. How low can we drop it? See, that's already gone up over 2. And that's without me adding anything. Oh, but that's dropped it. So let's leave it at 8, but let's drop this and this. See, even playing about and dropping that by 2 minutes is... And now if I pop that other tram on here as well... I mean, that's huge. Save and exit. Boom. We are well over our 10%. So we might need to do that. When we earn some more points, really have a play about with... Yeah, really have a play about with where all that goes. Anyway, we're going to leave it at that for today. We've done our run. We've spent our points and we've got our 10% boost. That was my goal. In our 4th video, in the next one, what we're going to do is we're going to run these 2 lines back to back. So we'll do route 1 and route 3 back to back to try and earn some XP and some points to build another line. Along the way, hopefully we'll complete this with 34% in already of our transporting passengers. Anyway, that's the plan. That's what we're going to be doing next. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you stuck it out to the end, liking and subscribing always helps me out. It really does make a huge difference to the channel. But yeah, thank you. I'll catch you at the next one.